Warning: this podcast has vulgar language that may not be appropriate for persons under 16 years of age, soft as a cotton swab, or sensitive like a baby's ass. This a podcast for real ones, gangsters and gangsterettes. If you don't fit that description, still listen to my shit, with your Bill Bellamy bone structure having asses, laughing like a bitch. Anyway, let's get it.
Yo, it's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle. This is another Shizzy lit podcast, you understands me. I want to touch on the situation with Thegame. He said Kanye West did more for his career than Dr. Dre did. He said Kanye West did more for his career in 2 weeks than Dr. Dre did in his whole career and shit, huh? That sound ungrateful to you, because for some reason, no matter how much I like the game and fuck with him and shit, that shit sound a little bit ungrateful to me and shit. On some real shit, like, I hate shit like that for real. I'm just saying, I'm speaking about opinion and shit, and I'm sure other motherfuckers agree. You feel me? Like, why it seem like the motherfuckers that you help the most is the most ungrateful and got the nerve to say some shit out their mouth that they can't believe and shit, and then other motherfuckers can't believe you said it. The real motherfuckers gonna instantly get mad with you when you say dumb shit like that, when motherfuckers was around witnessing a motherfucker show you love when you wasn't nobody and shit. So that's just where I stand at. I ain't gonna go crazy on the game, cause that's my man and shit. You feel me? I always fuck with the game since he popped up. But like a lot of other podcasters and bloggers and vloggers were saying and shit, we wouldn't have knew who you was if it wasn't for Dr. Dre, and if it wasn't for 50 Cent and all that shit. You've been on Aftermath, right? You feel me? They ain't know how to really market you and shit, even though you was a West Coast Compton nigga and shit. He from the West Coast, so I don't know how you ain't pulled the market. Or I guess you just ain't have with it everything that yo felt comfortable of putting it out and shit. But yo went to the next length and got you linked up with 50 and shit, and found another way to blow you up besides, you know what I mean? Because obviously you ain't blow up on a solo tip or something, so something was going on there. I'm pretty sure if you had your way, it would have blew up. I'm sure Dre ain't signed you just to have you around and shit, so he must have felt as though he ain't know how to market you, or your shit wasn't good enough and he just ain't tell you. I don't know, bro. This is just them just thinking through the shit. You feel me? But we wouldn't have knew who you was like that if yo wouldn't have went through all that shit. Not saying you wouldn't have got on and blew up and got a deal, but that shit, you feel me, it wouldn't have been the same thing. We might have knew who you was if you still spit the same shit that you was spitting. You feel me? Minus the shit that 50 helped you write with and shit. You feel me? Alright, nigga, give you that. You feel me? Even though I heard, I don't know how true it is, that Game Ghost wrote on Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't know how true it is. I just heard that through my researches and shit, and listening to podcasts and shit. You dig me? But yeah, I just don't. That shit just rubbed me the wrong way when a motherfucker, you feel me, be like, you know what I mean? Nigga, you forgot what I got. Like, I ain't do it to bring it up and throw it in your face, but when you say and do dumb shit like that, and Lord, seem like you forgetful and ungrateful and shit, I may have to remind you and shit. I've been through that shit a lot in life. Trust me, I know. So for a motherfucker to say, a nigga did more for him in 2 weeks than he did, that shit is a false statement, bro. You feel me? I mean, that could be your opinion, but we know that shit is a false statement and shit. You feel me? And shit like that is the reason why you wasn't on the Super Bowl. We already know this was the main reason, because everybody else was on the Super Bowl but you. They had two people from New York. 50 was from New York, but you know 50 run the motherfucking TV, so that was just the smartest thing to do. Married Jay just married Jay and shit. That should have been happened and shit. But you were at Compton, LA nigga and shit, and the LA Rams was in the joint and y'all was in LA and shit. Why you think you ain't get picked? It got to be a reason. All your little volatile explosion tripping out, you feel me, going against the grain type shit and all that type shit is why all the shit going on. It ain't one specific motherfucking reason. Is a whole motherfucking build up to this shit. You was on a G-Unit shit, whereas though, alright, if Drake got you in G-Unit, you feel me? Eminem eating off G-Unit, you feel me? and Dre eating off Eminem, you fucking up everybody bag when you going against the conglomerate and shit. So you making yourself outcast and alienated. You feel me? Even if the motherfucker don't say something right away. You feel me? Like you was there already really making no noise and shit. Now the motherfuckers that came and made noise and helped you make noise, you going at them. You feel me? So now you say this shit about Dre and then on the Drink Champ shit. You feel me? What you supposed to say? You say you better than him. I ain't gonna dick ride nobody. All right, you the shit, but I think I can get much respect and all that. So I ain't trip about that. But that Dre line made me feel like you kind of disrespect, or like niggas was saying you hurt and all that shit. You know motherfuckers do say shit like that when they in their feelings and shit. And Game ain't ashamed to let you know he in his feelings and shit. Game will cry in front of you and still make something pop off right after that. So we ain't saying that. We know you ain't no soft nigga. We know you was official. We know you get it popping and shit. But we know you get emotional too, and you might say some shit. Cause I remember the thing we was saying about you is like, yo, this nigga be going hard, but then he always end up apologizing and shit. Like that was your stereotype for a minute. You was official gangster and all that shit, official blood and all that shit, but you used to retract a lot of your statements. I mean, if you feel like that, stand on it and shit. You feel me? You gotta know before you even say something and go at certain motherfuckers that your relationship might not be the best. So if they become something that's crazy, you might not even wanna you might not have no ties, or they might not fuck with you and shit. That's another reason they say yo wasn't in the Super Bowl, because yo was going at Jay and shit back in the day. You feel me? And now everybody cool, but yo ain't never reconciled, I guess. And you feel me? They ain't let my man get on there and shit, because that's what I was saying about 50 Cent. I ain't even never think about the game and shit because yo had dip. But I was like, how the fuck is Dre and all them up there and 50 Cent ain't in there? So they made me happy when my man came out upside down talking about go shawty. I was happy about that. You feel me? But I just wanted to know how y'all feel about that shit. Do y'all feel as though the motherfuckers that y'all look out for the most is the motherfucking most ungrateful motherfuckers? Like, I had to do that, like you entitled to that? You feel me? Niggas don't look at the shit like they supposed to do. They don't look at the glass half full. They look at it half empty. They negative Nancy's. You feel me? Listen, it gotta be something about you and your feelings. That's the only thing I can think. I'm trying to give my man benefit of the doubt, so he must have just said that goofy shit because he was in his feelings. He mad right now. And you feel me? Kanye the big man and shit. So alright, Kanye forgave you for going at Kim Kardashian back in the day, which is his wife. So now, you feel me? You gonna show loyalty. You switched your loyalty over to Kanye now. But your loyalty ain't looking good if you was loyal to Dr. Dre and all that shit, and now it's like you going at him and shit or whatever. However it go, shit is a mess, is what I'm saying to you. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that situation. Y'all make some comments down under that joint right here, and let me know how I read these bitches on the next joint and shit, because I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing more about this. You can believe that. From me, you gonna hear. You feel me? So y'all already know what the fuck it is. It's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle. I'm out this bitch. Yiddy! Yo.